Good morning everyone, welcome back to a new vlog. I hope you're all doing well. It's Thursday today and I am having a big house reset today. It's not too bad, it's tidy in some areas, but I have a lot of laundry to do. I've got the food shop to do, it needs a clean, a sort out, lots of bits and bobs. So I thought we could do it together. First on my list is the food shop. I love getting out as soon as I can to do the food shop. So it's 8:30 right now and then we can get to the serious things. I've run out of laundry detergent, so I cannot put any washing in, and the washing has built up a lot. I haven't really been home much this week, so I'm behind on my usual jobs. So we've got lots and lots of washing. Quick outfit of the day, comfy, but still feeling a little bit put together. So I've got Bertha & Blake denim shirt, which actually matches perfectly with my Le Crop jeans, and it's literally the perfect match. It looks like a set. And then I've got my new little Zara espadrilles on. I don't know if you can see them there. This mirror is very short, so you can't really see much here. Hair is up, out the way, so let's get cracking on the house reset. Right, I have arrived. I've actually just stopped off at the petrol garage on the way here. And a lady just complimented me on my outfit, which was so nice. I mean, it's nothing special. I'm literally just wearing jeans and a shirt, but how lovely. I was like, you've really made my day. Thank you so much. It's so nice. But I have realised that I haven't even written a shopping list. Usually I will, before I leave, I'll sit down and kind of go through the fridge, go through the pantry, all the cupboards, and write a list of what we need. Otherwise, I tend to buy things that we don't need that end up going out of date. We end up wasting food. The freezer gets full of things. You know, it's just a waste of money, and I like to make sure that the things that we're getting we actually need. So I thought this might be interesting. What I usually do is plan our food shop based on the meals that we're going to eat. I'm not going to buy that much meat today though, because we are going to the butcher's at the weekend. So I will write down kind of like different meals that we can have each night, and then I'll write a list of the ingredients for them. Because most of the time we tend to have a lot of stuff already in the cupboards that we can use, and especially going forward when all of our vegetables and things start appearing and we can start picking them and using them, we're not going to need to buy as much. So I'll probably tailor our meals based around the things that we're growing. So I'm going to do that quickly and then head in and pick everything up. So I'm going to do that quickly and then head in and pick everything up. I've got all the shopping which I need to unpack and put away in the fridge, but before I do that I'm going to just clean out the fridge before I put everything away, because I know there's probably some things in there that I've made that probably need to go in the bin. A 3/4 eaten crumble, there's a couple of things, so I'm going to clean that out first and then get everything away. In case anyone's interested, I thought I'd show you what I got in the food shop. So as I said, I didn't go crazy on getting like loads of barbecue meat, and I've got a couple of easy dinners because at the weekends sometimes I just want to like chuck a pizza in, make something quickly. So we've got 2 pizzas. I also love a Hawaiian pizza, so I got a Hawaiian today. Got some Bertha brown eggs. Don't have any tomatoes from the garden yet, so I got a nice big box of the Isle of Wight tomatoes. These smell so incredible. And hopefully in a month or so we won't be buying tomatoes anymore. Tender stem broccoli, asparagus, big old cucumber, and a bag of carrots. These are mainly for Basil because he loves a carrot. I've got some chicken breast, breaded chicken, which we actually make into wraps. We have breaded chicken, loads of lettuce and mayo in a wrap for dinner, and it's so good, and it's a really good, quick, easy, kind of like naughty dinner. I got some gnocchi because I've got a recipe that I really want to try. And then this bag is basically filled with all of the cheese and yogurts. Jack really loves these skyr yogurts, so a few of those. I got a hummus, I got some unsalted butter, I got tons of cheese, we've got halloumi, parmesan cheddar. In this one, we'll always pick up the newspaper. Peppermint tea because I've run out. I tend to always make my own pasta sauce, but if I just want to do something quick and easy, or like if I'm not in and Jack is having like a quick dinner, I only get these Heinz ones because the ingredients are really good, super minimal. It's basically like you've made it from scratch. So I really recommend these Heinz sauces. So I got a tomato mascarpone one wrap. These are so good. We tend to have these as a snack when we're out in the garden with some hummus, sweet potato and carrot, like seeded flatbready things. They're so yummy. Gravy, because we've run out. I got some giant couscous because I'm going to make a big salad at the weekend. Brioche buns for barbecue. Big old bag of pasta. Another Heinz sauce, this is the tomato and basil one. And some vanilla extract because I ran out. Oh, and a deodorant. I got another pot of basil because I'm desperately trying to grow my own basil and I just cannot do it. I planted some seeds, they haven't germinated. I'm going to try planting some seeds again, but I tend to just buy these because we go through so much basil. Baking paper, hula hoops, Kit Kats, pop chips, thin seeded bagels, which I love. These are so good. Big old bag of potatoes, butter beans, and then lastly, laundry detergent. And that's the food shop. I also did get a couple of bottles of wine. Where have I put that? Oh, here. A couple of bottles of rosé and a bottle of Prosecco. Perfect. Now I need to get all this away. First port of call, when I do like a big house clean and I want everywhere to feel really nice, I tend to go room by room. I put a wash on, so that's the first thing ticked off. I'm going to start in the living room. There's not loads to do in here, to be honest. I just want to clean down all the sides, take some of the flowers out, and then I'll give them a bit of a spruce up later. Whiz the hoover around because the dog hair, the flowers have dropped so many bits and bobs all over the table, so needs a good hoover. And then I'll hoover in the dining room, clean the sides, and go in the kitchen. I tend to do the kitchen last because most of the time there'll be like cups upstairs, things need to go in the kitchen. So it just, if I clean it first, it gets messy afterwards. So I always do that last. I've got my assistant down here. We're ready to go. You might remember in a vlog a while ago, I put together these flowers and all from the garden, and they still look really, really nice. It's been, I think, 2 weeks since I made these and they still look really lovely. So I'm going to take these out because they are dropping things everywhere and I want to give them a bit of a zhuzh up, I think. I then just use a damp cloth. I do hoover these armchairs, but because they're velvet, they pick up so many bits and bobs, especially Basil's dog hair because it's light, so it shows up a lot. So I use a damp cloth, just like a microfiber type one, and then I just do like little strokes over the top. I don't put any like product on or anything. I just use a plain damp cloth and go in like all the little crevices at the back, and it gets off all of the hair and bits and dust and stuff so well, because sometimes the hoover is just doesn't really work as well, doesn't get all those little bits off. there we go. And also, these cushions are from Ultimate Home. One of my favourite things is to get reversible cushions. Sometimes I want like the pattern. This is really, really lovely in like autumn, winter, I love it. But then when the summer months come around, I really love everything to be like light and fresh. So I just turn them around and do the nice, plain, oatmeal-y linen colour. Oh, sorry monkey, I didn't see you there. So, time to do this one. Honestly, it makes such a difference. Let me show you before and after. So this is before. Bearing in mind I do this like every week on these chairs, and I do hoover them multiple times, but the dust and the dog hair just clings. And then this is the after. So much better. Literally, it looks brand new. So literally just by getting a damp cloth and doing tiny little strokes across, it just picks up all of the dust and the dirt. Can you see that? So good. Then when it comes to mopping, I use this mop, which is like a reusable microfiber mop, and I just, every time I've mopped the floor, I chuck it in the washing machine and it comes out brand new. This actually does come with like a little spray thing, so you can put your solution in the bottom and it sprays it out, but it's broken, so I got this instead, which is Method. I really like Method cleaning products. Method and Delphis are my favourite. This is like a squirt and mop floor cleaner in wild rhubarb, and the smell is amazing. It smells so good, and all you do is, it's so easy. You don't need a mop or anything, you don't need a bucket, you literally just squirt it on the floor and mop it. And this doesn't really clean the floor like really thoroughly. In the winter time, I don't really do this. I do it on my hands and knees, and like use a proper brush because we're in and out of here all the time. And Basil's obviously muddy, but in the summer months it's not so bad. So I won't deep clean the floors every single week. I'll do like every other week or something like that. Done. Last thing I'm going to do is light a candle. This is just a HomeSense one, honeysuckle and sweet pea, and I love this scent so much. I've tried to find it again, but I can't see it anywhere, and it's such a good size. It's a coconut wax, and it's amazing. So candle lit, on to the next room. The dining room doesn't need loads doing to it. I just dust the chandelier with this feather duster very, very gently, and I'll just dust all in the shelves and under the fireplace and artwork and stuff like that. Whiz the hoover around, mop the floor, clean the sides, and that's kind of it. This room is pretty easy to do. One thing about an old house as well is that there is so many spiders and so many cobwebs, so having beams and like open brick and fireplaces and things, you really have to like hoover the beams. So I don't really use the feather duster on the beams because it just gets stuck and it almost makes it worse. So what I will do, every month or so, I use the industrial hoover, which is like plug in the wall and it's got a proper brush, and I'll like brush all the beams. But annoyingly, I'm not going to do that in this vlog because I did it last week. So I don't really need to do that. But yeah, if I use the feather duster on the beams like this, it literally just catches everything and it gets stuck in the wood. So it doesn't really work that well. Surface spray that I use is Method. It's an antibacterial. This is the cream custard flavour, or scent even. And I just really like them. I really like the Method sprays. First wash load done, second one going in. I'm going to pop in some Lenore fabric softener and some some Vanish Oxy Action for the whites, because this is a whitewash. Get that on. Hoover's on charge so that I can go and hoover upstairs. Oh, time to hang this up. Right, we're upstairs. The dressing room is an absolute state. This is probably the worst room in the house, and it always is because I make such a mess in here. I don't know how, but there is a lot of stuff to put away. So I'm going to tidy it up first and then clean it. Not too bad, so all I'm going to do is just clean down the sides and give it a bit of a spruce up. Before I run the hoover round, I'm just going to do a quick spray down of all the sides. I clean the bathroom quite regularly, so I never really need to do like a full deep clean because I'm on top of it all the time. And this room is so small, I mean, it doesn't exactly take long. So I've got another method spray. This one is the Peach Blossom, another anti-bac all-purpose. And I've actually got this little cleaning caddy thing that I keep upstairs in the cupboard. I've got a pair of Jack's old pants in here that ripped, so I use those to clean the mirrors because it works really well. But I just got loads of cleaning bits in here. I've got white vinegar, some Delphis, surface spray, lime scale remover, lots of random bits and bobs, and I keep it upstairs so that I can just whiz round, grab something and whiz around the bathroom really quickly. You probably don't want to see me cleaning the toilet, so I won't do that. Okay, upstairs is done. Second load of washing's just finished. I'm just having a quick Diet Coke break. So I'm going to get the washing out, hang this up, and then it's on to the kitchen, which is probably the biggest task because I haven't actually done like a deep clean in the kitchen for a while. So that's going to be a pretty big one. I kind of wish I didn't save it till last because it's 2 PM and I'm kind of slacking. Do a tidy up of the pantry and get this looking a little bit neater. I've got some very ripe bananas which I will whiz up into a banana bread, and then I just need to have a bit of a tidy up here. It's not looking too bad, but I've got quite a lot of like random things up here and I like it to stay organised. And last but not least is the kitchen. So I'm just soaking a baking tray in the sink and I'm going to get everything off this side. I always do it in sections, so I'll do like one side first and then the other side. Also, how beautiful is this serving platter? Jack's mum and dad went on a little weekend away and she looked in an antique shop and she found this platter It is absolutely beautiful. It looks like the burly Asiatic pheasant that I am obsessed with. I don't know if it is or not because it doesn't have any markings on it, and it doesn't have any pheasants in it, so I don't know if it is. But anyway, it's absolutely stunning. She picked it up for me from a little antique shop. It's so amazing. So I'm excited to host next so that I can use this. I feel like the best thing to do is work from the top down, so I dust all along the top of the cabinets and then work my way down. The house is feeling amazing. It feels so clean. I'm just waiting for the dishwasher to finish and then I'm gonna empty that. It's feeling spotless. I'm pretty tired. It's 20 to 4 now. I don't know where the time has gone. But I'm going to take this vase outside and go and pick a few flowers from the garden. It's really stormy. I've just put this gilet on because it's pretty cold. Grab my little scissors and I'm gonna just make a nice little display of some kind, and then I think just spruce up the one that I showed you this morning. Yeah, that's the plan. Sorry for the weird angle, I've got so many things in my hands, but do you know the best thing about having like a full-on house reset day is that when you're done, you get to sit down, enjoy the clean house, and have a glass of wine. Literally the best thing. This is the one that I did a couple of weeks ago, which I'm just going to replace a couple of bits. I think I can still keep some of these in here, to be honest, but I'll just zhuzh it up a little bit, and then I'm gonna pop some more in this vase here and do another one. I'm not going to show you too much of the garden because I really want to do like a full-on video, but wow, look at our lettuce and salad. It is insane, honestly crazy. So I'll do a whole video on this, but let's head down to the cut flower bed. Oh, Basil's got his pillow. So obviously my tulips have gone over now, but look at all the alliums in here. It is amazing. There's so many big Globemaster purple ones, and then we've got loads of white ones in here as well. So I've just picked a couple, and oh, there's a little bumblebee on here. Oh, so cute. The herbaceous border is literally overflowing with flowers. We've got the white alliums out, the purple alliums are just starting to go over now, but the iris is gorgeous. The cosmos, oh my god, look at all the bumblebees on the cosmos down here. Huh, that's so amazing. Yeah, everything's looking good. The catmint is absolutely insane. We've started to get the, I can't remember the name of these alliums, but I love them with the giant stars. All looking so, so good. Right, I've cut off a couple of things that were bending as well. This iris was kind of falling on the floor, so I thought, do you know what, rather than it get trampled, we'll just use it for a little bit of time. Some nice catmint, really good cut flowers actually. So I'm gonna pop these in here. It's so cold, oh my god, I'm freezing. Down the lane and get some cow past for this one, but I'm just going to do a bit of a white over there that are white that I can utilise. The iris in there. There we go. Right. Quick run down to get some cow parsley. Chuck this in the compost and I'll be back. Great, I'm back. I've got some little bits from the lane. So I've got some cow parsley and just some like grasses that look really nice. Okay, here it is. I don't know if you can really see it that clearly because a lot of these flowers haven't opened yet, but I've got roses from the garden, peony from the garden, alliums, a couple of alliums that are still yet to open. So within the next couple of days, this should be looking really beautiful. And I've kind of gone for like grasses, very like English country vibes. And I think it looks really pretty, especially with the rattan like wicker vase I love. So once all the pink, pale pink blooms start coming out, we've got some roses here. Oh, Basil, thank you, it's giving me kisses. That's gonna look really pretty. And then my purple theme vase that I already did 2 weeks ago, I've just added a couple more things. Some very vibrant alliums. I've got a bit more catmint, the iris, and yeah, just a couple of other little purple touches, and it's looking gorgeous. I've just been sat on my laptop getting tonight's video ready. I'm replying to your comments and it's now time for a glass of wine. I think it's well deserved today. It's been a productive one. And I hope you've enjoyed watching this. I hope it wasn't boring. I feel like maybe it was. I'm gonna use my new Home Sense glasses. I'll try and find these online, these LSA wine glasses, because they are so beautiful. I'm sure they're online somewhere. I'll try and link them. I've actually got my final birthday bottle of wine left. A little bit of Whispering Angel, so we're gonna have that. Have you finished your dinner already? That was so quick. There is something just so good about a clean house. I feel like it's a universal thing. What do you think? Is your bedroom tidy? You have got a tidy bedroom. Oh, you gorgeous boy. You gorgeous boy. Look how tall he is. He's getting so big. You're so big. Yes, you are. You are so beautiful. Are you still really sleepy? You have had a very busy week, haven't you? Oh, yes. I know. I know, you just want me to lift you up, but you're too heavy. Ah, oh, that's lovely, thank you. Thanks for the cuddle. Oh. You are the bestest dog ever. Are you the best dog ever? You shouldn't really stay like that too long. It's not good for your hips. We've just come outside because there is a huge hot air balloon that's landed in pretty much our neighbour's garden over there. It's absolutely huge, and I've just seen there's another one over here. There are so many hot air balloons at the moment. That is incredible. We're patiently waiting to see if it goes back up again.